I know I should be sleeping, but I just can't seem to figure myself out any more than usual. I'm nearly 23 and still not very interesting. I might as well find a little time to kill. Don't be long, I just might be wrong. 'Cause I left my heart in Tokyo, and now I'm finding my...
Hello everyone and welcome to the Symbiote Studio Show. My name is Catnip, and today, by viewer request, by a certain someone who will probably be here soon, we're going to be playing some Lovers of Aether, or Aether, because I don't even know how to say it. And to be honest with you, I didn't know that Dan Fornass was called Dan Fornassi for like 2 years. Because, like, I mean, look at the name. Fornace. That should be Fornass. You know, like, hey, yo, look at Dan's Fornass. That's quite the impressive Fornass. Or maybe he has giant biceps and they'd be like, whoa, look at the Fornass on that. But Fornassi? Is it Canadian? It must be Canadian. Anyway, I'm Catnip and I'm with Symbiote Studios. You can check us out at shop.symbiotestudios.com, soon to be just symbiotestudios.com, because we're merging our manufacturing site with our retail site, which will be pretty fun and neat, but it's a long, tasking, grueling process of getting everything together, so that could take some time. So until then, check us out at shop.symbiotestudios.com, and without further ado, let's play some Lovers of Aether. Melissa Etheridge. Here we go. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, because I'm gonna start from new, because the last person who played this was Spoon. What is your name? Use your keyboard. As opposed to what? Yell at the screen? My name is... Just yelling at the screen really loud. Catnip. Are you sure this is the name you want? Yeah. I think so. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, why wouldn't I want the name? Someone in Discord, you know who. Common Pikachu. There she is. Can someone tell me how to pronounce this game correctly? Because I always call it Aether. I think it's Aether, right? I mean, if it's Fornassi, Aether, why not? What's up, Mr. Bumblebot? Let's go. I'm going with Aether unless one of you guys says the other way. Okay, ready? Here's how we're gonna decide this. Okay, I want you to type the number 1 if it's Aether. I want you to type the number 2 if it's Aether. Okay, so type the number 1 for Aether, type the number 2 for Aether, and I'm gonna go with whatever one you've heard. Wait, no, 1 Aether, 2 Aether. 1 Aether, 2 Aether. Aether? Like an old lady's name? 3. Aether. Why isn't it Aether? Isn't Aether like the upper layer of the atmosphere? It's Aether? Like an old lady, like a grandma? Like, Grandma Aether barely got out of bed this morning. She had to go and tuck Fornassi in. He's been a bad boy. Okay, so I guess I'm being told it's Aether, even though I think Aether sounds better, and I also think Fornass sounds better than Fornassi. So, whatever. Aether? You say Aether? Oh my god, there's too many ways to say this thing. Dan needs to fix the game in order so that we can say it right. Okay, okay. So, there could be Aether, Aether, Aether. Aether, Aether, Aether. Aether, Aether, Aether. Okay, 1 is Aether. A as in lay. Aether. Oh, Aether. A as in lay. Aether. Am I saying it correctly now? Aether. Aether. If I'm saying Aether correct, just give me a thumbs up or a yes here. Aether. 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 The man does not know how to say Aether. This sounds great to me. I'm going to go with Aether. We're going with Aether. Okay, great. We're doing it. Aether from now on. Aether in the sky of diamonds. There she is. Aether High, home with the Heartbreakers. Just look at her, Catnip. Have you ever seen something so beautiful? See, now if Spoon was here, and I think the first time he did this, you can look that up, he did all the voices for all the characters, because he's quite the thespian. Oh, I already forgot how to say it. Oh yeah, Aether. Okay. Solid as a rock she is, all done up in her purple and gold. She's a beauty, ain't she? Yep, a real beaut, I guess. What, school is a prison? Yeah, real beaut. Can't argue with that. Hope I don't have to say the name of the game again. Did it lock up? Is there more? The game has crashed already. Oh, here we go. Now let's get a move on. We're almost late. We'll never hear the end of it from Principal Loxodont. Loxodont? Bears eat oats and does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy. A kid'll eat ivy too, wouldn't you? If anyone knows that song, you're old. Okay, would you guys like me to read this, or would it be better if you just read it and I react to it? I read it, say yes. I don't read it, say nay. Or just say don't read it, yes, read it. Whoever says it first gets it. This is going to be an awkward chat. Yes, read it? Okay. Phew, we made it. Right before the bell, too. I was sweating bullets there for a hot minute. Hot minute, nice. Not that I can't handle a little heat. He. He looks like the guy you would want to hang out with. Maybe that's why, Zetterburn. Maybe that's why no one loves you. Zetterburn gives me a friendly notch and plods over to his seat. So I don't know if this is true. Oh, that's Sandberg. I don't know if this is true, but I heard that Dan Fornassi, that's a weird pronouncing of his last name. Dan Fornassi's favorite character is Zetterburn, and everyone's least favorite character is Raster. Fact, drop the mic. Zetterburn gives me a friendly nod and plods over to his seat. Did I already read that? Homeroom is as lively as ever. Rano is practicing his spin kicks in the corner. Oh. Forsburn is scribbling furiously in his notebook, but there's something special in the air too. Something like love. Love, baby. Love. So much love. There's Absa. Yeah. Okay, that's right. The homecoming dance is tonight, and I still haven't asked anyone out. Yeah, Catnip with a meme would be funny. I mean, I think technically in canon, Catnip is part of the Fire Clan. There are so many options, so many people I could ask. Still, it feels like something or someone is missing. Well, no time to think about it now. Class President Maple. Why would Maple be the class president? I guess. I mean, Maple just seems like the runt. Class President Maple marches to the head of the room and raps the blackboard with a pointer, drawing everyone's attention. Well, I mean, drawn like that, you can totally see how Maple will be the class president. I get why people like Maple now. Good morning, class. I hope everyone's excited for the homecoming dance tonight. Jeez, why are everyone so hunky? Sylvanos. Woohoo! Homecoming baby. Sylvanos whoops, enthusiastically drawing a handful of laughs. Maple puts her hand on her hips and sighs. Maple's all are already intriguing me slightly. After playing this game, I think Dan's gonna be like, yeah, sorry, you guys can't make these plushies anymore. Thank you for your input, Sylvanos. As I was saying, it has come to my attention that some of my ardent supporters believe that I should be class president for life. Was Maple a trumper? I appreciate your faith in me. I therefore declare that we're holding a vote. All in favor of me, Maple, becoming class president for life. Say yeah. Craig gives a weak yeah, though I wonder if he even understood the question. No, because Craig's a dim boy. And all those opposed say say, I hereby relinquish my right to attend homecoming dance. Maple's kind of a little Nazi. Not necessarily a Nazi per se, I mean, but like a jerk. The classroom buzzes with murmurs and whispers, but nobody opposes her. Well, Maple is president for life then. Yeah, Spoon, you can you can yawn all you want, man. But we are the #1 rivals of Aether, lovers of Aether, stream on the YouTubes. That's YouTubes plural. As I suspected, the Yaz have won. I mean, here's the problem with all of these, like, choose your own adventure, like, love story kind of things. When you're just reading them out loud. So it's like you're sitting in front of people reading a book, and everyone's like, I could have read this myself. And why is she here and here? Why? Is this, like, poor drawing? Shouldn't they have, like, made it the art in her background if her not sitting there? Or does she have a clone? Or is she so fast she just flips between the two locations? I am, from here on, the fairly and democratically elected class president for life, Maple. The only lovers that hate their stream in existence. Maybe we do War for Cybertron next time, maybe. I thank you all for your love and support. Carry on. Maple marches back to her seat, and after a moment of confused silence, homeroom returns to the lively chaos from just moments before. First period doesn't start for a little while. Maybe now's a good chance to talk to some people. Oh my gosh, okay. No, you would beat me up, Zetterburn, so no, I'm not going to hang out with you. Unless you're dumb and I could trick you to talk to me for a while. Forceburn, you look like you have lots of tats and you do a lot of drugs. I'm not going to talk to you either because I'm too straight edge for you. Who's next? Sylvanos, you look like a righteous surfer dude. Maybe I would talk to you. Do I have any other options? Orkane, you look like Canadian and kind of dim, so I'm going to pass on you. Rano, you and I could be best friends. Craig, I can't even barely see you, bud. But you were my favorite plushie. Absa. So beautiful as the day is long. The plush I make of you will be so beautiful. Maple, I'm sorry, you're basically, the worst. Except for, there's the worst. Ugh. Raster. Yeah, Eliana, you're a snake. Wow, Edlis looks weird. He looks like the guy from the Icy commercial, doesn't he? He looks like the Icy Bear. Devastation's a cool game. I don't even know if you can buy it anymore. Doesn't he look like the Icy Bear? He does. They drew him just like the Icy. 1 second, I gotta take a drink. Why? Feel free to comment amongst yourself about how he looks like an Icy. The Icy Bear. Or is it Slurpee? Is it Slurpee or Icy or Snow Cone? Yeah, no retracting mean messages. Alright. Okay, so if I had to be furry with one of these people, I guess it would be Absa. So let's talk to her. What's up? She's like mean. Why are all the girls in this game mean? Good morning, Catnip. Yawn. I barely slept last night. I was up studying so late. I don't know the feeling. What? Oh, Catnip, Lord knows how you even managed to skate by. It actually really diminishes my faith in the whole institution of education. Is it just me, or is Absa's character already seeming a lot like Maple? Like they should be hanging out together in their, like, jerk group? Can I hang out with Sandbert instead? It's just cool, Absa. You shouldn't take it so seriously. I guess I'm the cool, like, loser guy who doesn't do any of my homework and just skates by. We should play Space Marine multiplayer. Let's do it. I work hard in school because I want to succeed. See, we'd be perfect for each other, Absa. You and I, the power couple. You have horns. I don't. I'm a person, you're like a goat. Unlike you, I actually have a plan for my future. No, I have a plan, baby. Oh yeah? And what's that? I just said what it was. I'm going to work hard so I can succeed. I guess it's kind of like general. Very vague of her. Psh, success is for losers. Why would I say that? That doesn't make any sense. Who did the writing for the user on this? I would never say any of these things. It sounds like something Raster would say. Oh, Catnip. You're an enigma. A very stupid enigma. Okay, my new mission is to get with Absa now, because she hates me. And every girl who hates me I must have. Alright, let's talk, Craig. What's up? There's only two options here, what's up and never mind. I'm not criticizing this game, but I mean, for like a joke game, it's like not very developed. I mean, I expected this to have like years upon years of development in it. Craig says nothing. Craig looks like he lives in the Northwest like me. Hi there. Hello, I am Craig. Okay. What's in your bag? My special rocks. Can I hold one? Absolutely not. Whoa, sorry, the dialogue here. Oh. Craig does not mean to offend. It is just that these are Craig's special rocks. Who? Okay, wait. We have. Let's recap. Let's hide that because that word that you said. Okay, let's recap here. Okay, we have Maple and Apsa who are the same character, and we have Orkane and Craig who are the same character, and I'm guessing we also have Sylvanos and Zetterburn who are the same character. I mean, unless I'm going to be proven wrong here. Craig, yeah, okay, great, we read that. They cannot be loaned or borrowed, and they cannot be shared. What makes them special is what makes them mine, and vice versa. Can I see them? Yes, you may gaze upon them. Nice. Wow, they're very nice rocks. Thank you. You may continue to admire them if you like. They look very clean and sturdy, a wide variety of textures. I'd rather not. Clean and sturdy? Wide variety of textures. Clean and sturdy, wide variety of textures. Clean and... Why would you say his rocks are clean? I'm gonna go with this one. I mean the rocks, right? A wide variety of textures. Thank you. You may continue to admire them. An entrancing luster. Yeah, Mr. Bumblebot. This is no Shakespeare. Shakespeare, this is not an okay. Thank you. You may continue to admire them. Let's admire them all day. Outstanding cleavage. What? What? Outstanding cleavage. If we had SBS here, he could tell us if that's actually like a term besides a sexualized term of a woman's you-know-where, and we'll say it in Mandarin, bobos. Alright, that's enough. No more staring at his rock cleavage. I guess though if I had to be any of these characters, I'd want to be Craig, because he's like got those cute doe eyes and he's kind of like a buff boy, but he's not like, you know, Sylvanos, like he beat you up and take your girlfriend kind of guy. He's more like a, you know, let's hang out and just like walk a path and walk up a mountain and throw some rocks and maybe go fishing and hang out, you know? He's like that kind of guy. Kabuto beetles roll poop balls. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Craig quickly closes his backpack and whips around in his seat desk. I feel like I'm that teacher reading the kids in the school, you know? You guys are all sitting around going, okay, teacher, what next? Alright, Rono, my boy. What's up? Again, classic writing of what's up or never mind. I mean, what, okay, work with me here, right? I know I critique these kind of stories a lot, right? But why put the option never mind when I selected that I wanted to talk to him? Did you think that I like had like a crisis of interest and I was like, oh, Actually, no. Oh my gosh, I talked to Rano. Catnip, can I ask you a serious question? Any time. You were one of the most complex plushes to make. Why not? Shoot. Have you ever kicked someone's face so hard it came off? No, but I might have to call the cops. Can't say that I have. It's a very troubling thought, no? Deeply disturbing, and yet I have to wonder. What would you do with the face? Pardon? Because I'm an old lady and I say the word pardon? Have you ever met anyone under the age of 40 who said the word pardon? Actually, let me raise you on that. Have you ever heard anyone under the age of 50 say the word pardon? Was this written by, like, someone's grandma? It must have been. This was written by Dan Fornassi's grandma. I wish there's smash attacks in this game. I don't know. The face, Catnip. If you had kicked it off the head onto the sidewalk, say, would you just leave it there, lying there, staring out of the asphalt? I mean, I don't know what else I would do. I mean, I guess I would scoop it up and throw it away. I'm gonna go with number 1, because, like, I mean, this would be considerate, right? If you scooped it up and you threw it in the trash, right? But, like, no one's scooping up a face off the ground. That would just be weird. I mean, if you see dog poop on the side of the road, you scoop it up unless it's your dog? Probably not, right? Even though, I mean, you'd be doing the whole neighborhood a favor. And by the way, if you have a dog and you take it out on a walk and you just let it crap everywhere and you don't scoop it up, you're a bad person. Your dog's not a bad person. You're a bad person. I'll tell you what I would do. I would scoop it up. I would scoop it up and throw it away. I think that's the reasonable, responsible thing to do. Well, dude, you're the one kicking the face off, not me, so, you know, talk to yourself, psychopath. Common Pikachu says, cat in box, cat in box, cat in box. Dogs are bad. Dogs are the worst thing. Okay, let me take that back. If you live in the country and you have lots of space to run and I can't hear you, then yes, you should have a dog. If your dog is giant and you have a tiny backyard or no backyard and you don't have your dog trained and all night he sits there just going woof, 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 javelina, woof, 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 giant pig, woof, 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 and waking me up, then I should have the right to go over there and smack him in the face because, well, actually I shouldn't smack the dog in the face. I should take your dog and bring him to the pound and have him find a new owner in some, like, person's place that has a giant yard, and you should get a giant fine and kicked in the balls. I suppose you're right. This is totally hypothetical, by the way. I'm a pacifist, so I don't even kick people. Hypothetically. Dude, I've seen you kick many people in many a tournament. In practice, I'm kicking people all the time. Practically all the time. But that's just a practicality of pacifism. The theory is what counts. Of course. Okay, Rano, I wouldn't like you a lot. Let me be honest with you, okay? You're too hippy-dippy for me. Suddenly, Zetterburn catches my attention with a lively wave and lumbers over to my seat. He gives a playful grin, and there's a twinkle in his eyes as if he's up to something. Yeah, homecoming dance, sure. Oh, he's definitely up to something. Yeah, homecoming dance. Hey, I called that. So, he gives a clowing? I've never heard that word before in my life. I don't have Google in here, do I? Hey, you guys, someone look up what the word clowing means. Or clowing. Smile crosses his arms as if he's trying to hold something back. It doesn't work. No, I'm really serious. Someone Google that real fast, because I can't do it right now. I can yell in the other room. Hey, Google, what does clowing mean? Clowing is a word that Dan Fornassi made up. Clowing, to clow your classmates. Okay, I just spelled, who are you asking? Okay, let's see. Now we're on to some good stuff. I'm not sure. What a dumb answer. It's a secret. What am I playing coy? I've got someone in mind, sure. Zetterbird's flaming mane flickers, especially bright for a moment. Wouldn't Zetterburn, if he went to school and these are wooden chairs, or maybe they're plastic that looks like wood, wouldn't he burn this whole place down? I mean, really, where could Zetterburn sit? The answer, nowhere. Zetterburn could sit no place in the entire world. Oh, here we go. Clowing. A romantic, rather glowing story. Hold on. Let me go back. Well, that is what I keep telling you. That waffle that I don't want a dog. Yeah, dogs suck. They should have a big backyard to run around, especially in a breed that she wants. No doubt. Big dogs need big backyards. Woof woof. Okay, here we go. Disgust or sicken someone with an axe. Oh, hey. Here's the definition by Spoon. Disgust or sicken someone with an excess of sweetness, richness, or sentiment. Example, a romantic, rather cloying story. No one has ever used that word in their entire life except for in like 1850s. He can control the temperature of his flames? Yeah, not when he gets excited, if you know what I mean. Someone in mind, huh? I knew it! So you gonna tell me who it is? Yeah, sure, I'll tell you. It's Absa. Ooh, I know who it is. It's the new girl. There's a new girl? Who is it? Shovel Knight? Female version? Clarin. Our next plush. And truly the hottest of all the plushies. If you were gonna go furry, you'd have to go furry for Clarin. Zip on cue, the door bursts open and Clarin steps through. She gives a strange, almost suspicious glance into the hallway before shutting the door and slinking to her desk. Because, as we all know, Clarin is the exact same character as Sylvanos. Because everyone is 2 character types. No, correction. I want to give some more credit here, okay? 3 character types. You have your dummy, who is Orcane. Maybe there's more. Sorry, I want to give full credit. You have your 2 dummies. You have your dummy Orcane, and you have your dummy Craig. Okay? You have your Ninja Finja guy, or your outsider, which is Rano or Sylvanos. And you have your buff boys, who is, geez, I'm missing someone. Zetterburn, or who am I missing? Who are the other buff boys? Zetterburn, Sylvanos, and I can't remember. Anyway, and then you have your nerdy girls, and your uptight girls, which is Absa and Maple. Okay, maybe it's Clarin. She's a little cute. Now I've got someone else in mind. Alright, I'm gonna keep my options open, so I'm gonna say she's a little cute. Haha, I knew it. You better make your move fast or I'll beat you to it. Zetterburn and Clarin. Who knew? Middle English... Wait, hold on. Can you date Sandbur? I wish. Middle English to hinder lame alteration of Acloian. To harm, maim, modification of Anglo-French acloier, to nail, prick a horse with a nail, and shoeing? Cloy... What a... They really went all out in their old English here for this game. Okay, right, here we go. Maybe I could talk to her for a little bit. I mean, what could it hurt? I walk over to Clarin and pull up a seat next to her desk. Oh, hey, Catnip, right. I'm still trying to get all the names down. I remember yours for some reason, though. Heh, I'm Derpy Clarin. Look at this smile. Look at this. Look at it. Look at... You're a derp. Derpa. Derpa deeka deepa. Spooky. Clarin so derpy. Why did I say that? Why am I so awkward? I don't know. I'm not the one writing you. Well, we learned a lot of words today, at least. We learned cloy. And we also learned that dogs are bad. So, hey Clarin, I was wondering. What was I wondering? Where are you from? Phew. Clarin does a quick glance down at her watch and scratches the back of her head. Oh, here and there, I guess. I travel a lot. I'm a traveler, so I travel. Is she being, like, deceptive to me, or what? What's going on? Why don't you just come out and tell me? Why weren't these the plushies? Hey, ask Dan. He decides what the plushies we do. We just go, here's the process, right? Dan has this giant throne room, and there's like flames on all sides, right? And he sits up really high above you, right? And so he digs the floor out So when you walk in the room, so you walk in the building, you know, Rival's headquarters, and like all the floors are normal, right? And then like he has his guards, his little minions, you know, take you back to his like throne room. And as soon as you walk through the door, right, you kind of fall, you know, like 2 steps lower, right? Because, you know, he wants you as low as possible so that you can barely make eye contact with him. And you walk forward, and then you see this giant statue, and you think it's just a statue, right? But you look up, and really on top of it, that's where Dan sits, right? And he looks down and he says things like, "What does Symbiote want today?" And you're like, "Please, Dan, Fornassi, not Fornass, please let us do a plush. We love you and we love your games and we would love to make a plush." And he's like, "Okay, but the one that you can choose is Orcane." And you're like, okay, great. Can we do an Orcane? And regular color, or we were thinking like a more of a tropical color, Dan. You know. And then he's like, "Berry Blast is the name, and you shall use it." And you're like, "Oh, okay, Dan, that's great. We'll go make Berry Blast for you. So okay, bye." And then you walk out, and then, you know, the guys make you walk out the room, you know, and then you step up, and you're on the regular scale, you know. It's a pretty impressive office he's got. I just gotta say, the throne room is a nice touch. At least I'm not the only one awkward here. Okay, that's cool. So, anywhere in particular? Well, that's classified, but okay, maybe I can trust you. I know this is gonna sound weird, so bear with me. But I'm actually from. Suddenly, the PA system cuts in. A roaring, tiny screech that sounds like it should be coming from an elephant. A cyborg elephant. Why are we not making cyborg elephant plushes? Actually, wouldn't it be hilarious if we announced the cyborg elephant as our first Rivals of Aether toy? That'd be funny. That can't be true, Spoon. I'm not going to even mention that on here until I have like 100% update on that. Common Pikachu, update me, tell me if that's true. This is your esteemed benevolent principal, Loxodont. Speaking. First period is beginning in 5 minutes. Please report to your first period classroom in an orderly and pacified... What's up with the pacifist stuff in here? Pacified manner. And no discussion of the homecoming dance in the hallways. Dawdlers will be punished to the full extent of pachyderm law. That is all. Okay, I'm liking the game more and more the more I play, I gotta be honest. Spoon just made it up so it's real. I can't even mention it. Okay, Claren. Oh darn, class is starting. I'll talk to you later, Catnap. See ya. Okay, so I think Claren's got like a little bit of the human fever. She's got human fever. Human fever. Fever. Yeah. Jungle Fever is a good Spike Lee movie. Claren grabs her bag and rushes off. Well, I didn't totally blow it, I think. Zetterburn bounds up behind me and gives me a lighthearted jostle. So how'd it go, champ? You get her number? Do you guys have numbers? I mean, you're like animals. Could you even dial a phone? Ugh. Let's just go to class. I feel like it went pretty well. I mean, if I was in school and I talked to a girl and it went like that, you know, I think it went pretty well. I mean, Absa didn't go well. I mean, she's a total jerk. She's the one I want the most, though. I actually want her more because, like, she's such a jerk. Common Pikachu. All the news is confirmed by Spoon. Ouch. Well, at least you've got all day. Good luck. Sounds like you don't need it. Yeah. Now we dance. Oh, no. No. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at this gold chain. What are you, 1980s? Yeah, you're evil. Look at, everything about him. Evil eyebrows, slicked hair, wings on the side like you're so cool, collar flipped up almost, stripes, black pants. No, I'm passing things. Maple, no. Orcane, maybe. I only have 3 options here. I'll go with Maple then. What's up, Maple? Catnip, are you super excited to do a favor for me or what? I'm super excited. Oh my gosh, this character, whoever this is, Dolphy the Duck, this character, What? You have a I love raster thing? That's a raster in the back. That's raster. Ugh. Okay. This character right here, Dolphy the Duck, needs to be made into the game. We're making a Dolphy the Duck plush. I've made it official now. Okay. Yep, here we go. What? I'm campaigning again, Catnip. You can't let the trail run cold. Not in the student political environment. We just voted you in for life. Why are you campaigning? I mean, you're the dictator now. I didn't know there was a student political environment. Oh, Catnip. Your damning ignorance would be adorable if it wasn't also ruining the world. Now, here's the thing. All of these women here keep calling me stupid. Of course there's an environment in student politics, and it's brutal. Only the most ruthless and ravenous can survive the many trials and tribulations a student politicians face. What notable public servants we are. Okay, wait. Is there going to be a quiz later? I mean, these words are fancy and I appreciate them. Ruthless and ravenous, and what was the one we had before? Spelunkication? I don't know. I actually have to get to class, Maple, because you're boring the hell out of me. I'll cut to the chase. I have this big stack of flyers with my face on them that I need distributed by the end of the day. Yeah. Normally my camping manager, Mayreed. Does anyone know who Mayreed is? Have we ever seen her? Do we have any, like, can I click here and find out info? Would handle this sort of thing, but unfortunately she is away right now and dealing with some foreign affairs. So what do you say, Catnip? Keep in mind, saying no could be a considered willful act of sedation. Sedition? Alright, Spoon, look up sedition for me. Hey, Spoon, what's the definition of sedition? I'm guessing like, insolence? Is sedition the same as insolence? Or, defiance? I mean, I'm just basing this on, like, the context of the sentence, but... Hit me, Spoon. Sedition. Or anyone else, whoever gets it first. I'm gonna take a drink while I wait. Common Pikachu says, sedition is going against the government. So, if someone was to say, I have a seditious plot against the Chinese government, would that be correct? Or is that redundant? Probably redundant. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go, sure why not, because I'm nice. And I would probably pass out 2 and then throw the rest in the trash. Excellent! I know she totally didn't say it that way, but anyway. Excellent, Catnip. Excellent. Here you go. It's just 5 flowers. You should be able to distribute them in no time. Any other instructions? There's more than one way to get rid of those, Catnip. By handing them out to your fellow students is foolproof. What's the other ways? Throw them in the trash? I mean, I don't think you want that. I'll gladly do it for you, but don't give any to that wicked witch, Ilana. Is it Ileana? It's Ileana, right? Ileana. That's how I always say it. Why am I messing it up now? Ileana. If she gets her slippery scales on one, there's no telling what a horrible thing she'll do to it. Well, she doesn't have hands, so what? Should I stuff it in her mouth? Are you running against her? The PA system suddenly cuts in, ushering us to our next destination, aka load screen. Proceed to first period immediately. This game is already longer than I thought it would be. Did they upgrade this at all? Because I feel like when it came out Valentine's Day, it was literally like you talked to one person and it crashed. The rowdy students file into their first class, Aetherian History 101. I take a seat in the back near Raster, Zetterbird, Atlas, Crag, and Absa. Just as I look for Claren in the crowd, she slips in the seat desk beside me. Is there any way that you could have not like made this so you were going after Claren? Because I feel like they're really pushing you in that direction. Like if I would have told Zetterbird, no, I have my eye on someone else, would have arced the story in a different direction. I bet it would have. Raster breathes a long, dramatic sigh, which Catnip wishes was his last. Ugh. Man, I'm wiped. I got none left in the tank. Well, good. Go walk out in the street. Let me guess, you just flew in and boy, are your arms tired? Nice. Right? This is the Icy Bear, is he not? You know, you go into a store, not a 7-Eleven because they have Slurpees, but like a generic store or a Circle K, and they have an Icy, and that's him. That's the Icy Bear. Ho, 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 ho. That's a great joke. That's a great joke, Zetterbird. For your information, Fire Breath, I was out last night with a little ladybird. Well, Raster's quite the player. You sure it wasn't a ladybug? Is that like a size joke? And why can I see her here and her here? I feel like this is... The art team needed to fix this, right? Like, just make the background her empty, and then she's here. Like, because now... You see what I'm saying? Like, that's bothersome. Ho, ho, ho. Wow, slam dunk, priceless. Are you another dumb character, or am I just assuming all of you are dumb? I'm actually liking Rastor more now, which makes me won't hate myself. Ugh, you should have seen me, Papa. I was doing some diggity dance moves that would have made you cry. Yeah. I don't doubt that. Why don't you smile? Smile. Look. Rastor's so cool, you guys. He's got so many tricks with the chicks. Do you like your hockey sweater? Your hockey sweater is pretty cool. Illusions, more like. I don't get it. Another dumb character. Okay. Did anybody study for the test today? No, because we're all idiots. What? There's a test? With that, Miss Granny gently raps on the board with her cane. Kind of like Muppet Babies, Granny? Yeah. Oh my god, what am I looking at? This looks like a dog and a squirrel made sweet love with each other. This thing. Like, I can't even fathom if we had to make this into a plush. It's like, take a dog's head, pick a squirrel's butt, and then slap an old woman's wig on top of it. Yeah. Alright, class, shut your mouths. Today is your first test of the school year on Aetherian history. Because Aether. Okay, got it. These are all basic questions about the world around you. You should have no trouble. Oh my gosh, was I supposed to be memorizing stuff? Please say no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, here's how we're going to cheat, because there's no time limit. What's the answer, guys? Watertown is in the blank capital of Aether. Well, I mean, technically B could be right? It could be the beautiful capital of Aether. It's not the lobster capital of Aether. It could be the merchant capital of Aether. So I'm going to do like my SAT test here, okay? Okay. Watertown is in the steel capital of Aether. That's possible. The lobster capital, that's dumb. C is definitely not it. Okay, so we have it down to 3, okay? We have 1 in 3 chance. The merchant capital of Aether. Okay, right now, I don't think it's steel. Yeah, she's thick, alright. Okay, work with me. Someone needs to Google this stuff. The beautiful capital? That seems like too easy, right? Because, like, it makes too much sense. The Watertown is the beautiful capital of Aether. The merchant capital of Aether. The steel capital of Aether. It's either steel or merchant. It's either A or D. I'm 100% sure on this, okay? Using my SAT skills. Alright, I'll let you guys choose. Which one do you think it is? You pick. Either merchant or steel. Give yourself a few moments. Think about it, think about what makes more sense to you. Whoever writes in A or D gets it first. So we'll wait. Merchant. Okay, we're doing it. Merchant it is. Yeah. What is the name of the military arm of the Air Nation? Okay, I know this one, okay? Okay, I know this one. Maybe I don't know this one. I thought I knew this one. I really need to get better with the lore. Okay, what is the military arm of the Air Nation? Flying Aces? No, that sounds stupid. The Bird Boys? That sounds racist. Air Armada? Too generic. The Swoop Squadron? Military arm. Okay, what do you guys think? I have it down to like the Air Armada, but that seems too generic. Is it? It's C? Okay. Really? The Air Armada? You guys sure? Okay. Doing it. That seems super generic. Why was the rock wall built? Okay, to keep out dirty sand animals. As a tourist attraction. To increase the value of property. To protect and contain the forest. I think it's D. I think I remember it as D. What do you guys think? I think it's D. Got anything, Mr. Bumblebot or Common Pikachu? The last thing they said is damn she thick. Alright, whichever one comes up first, I will pick. I think it's D. It is D. Here we go. Yeah. Who is the rock wall patrolled by? The Wahlbergs? The Wall Runners? The Hall Monitors? Okay, it's not B or D. I think it's A. I think it's A. But what do you guys think? Is it A or is it C? Or if you think it's another one, I'll go with another one because I'm not set on these, but I think it's the Wall Rollers, if I remember correctly. Mr. Bumblebot, what could it be? This is a good time to take another refreshing drink. Here I go. It is the Wall Rollers. Okay, I was right. What? You cheating McCheaterson, Mr. Bumblebot. It's the Wall Runners then. Who controlled the skies before the Air Armada? The Feathers of the Flying Fortress. The Elders of the Air Alliance. The Kings with Wings. Terry Sarabanda. Not you. Not you. I think it's the Elders of the Air Alliance. I think that's it. I'm gonna go with B. Yeah. Where do the Elders of the Air Alliance reside? Well, first, can I also note something about this real fast? Yeah, okay. Can I note something about this, guys? None of these were here. You would have had to play Rivals with Aether in order to know this, okay? The Archai Mountains, the Pindu Valley, the Firelands, the Watertown. Okay, well, I know the Firelands exists. Reside Pindu Valley, maybe? At the moment, unless I hear otherwise, I'm going with Pindu Valley. What do you think? There's like such a long delay on this. We have to entertain why people like pick their answers. I mean, I don't think they come from Watertown. Why would the Air Alliance come from Watertown? You go Mountain? Alright, that's fine. I'll try Mountain. I'm down with that. I think it's the Pindu Valley, though, but... Oh, it is the mountains. Nice. What's the northernmost continent of Aether called? The Ice Barrens, the Nether Aether, the Barren Wastes, the Chill Zone. Okay, it's not the Barren Wastes. It's not Nether Aether. I think it's the Ice Barrens. Doing it. Yeah. What people live in the Ice Barrens? The Ice Climbers? No. The Barren Boys? No. The Barren Bears? The Hyperboreans? I think it's that one. What do you think? The Hyperboreans or the Barren Bears? Or the Barren Seed Bears? I don't think it's the Ice Climbers. Because that's like, you know, Nintendo Ice Climbers. I think it's the Barren Bears or the Hyperboreans. And I think it's the Hyperboreans. What do you think? You guys got anything? Common Pikachu or Bumblebot? Hyperboreans, Barren Bears, or something else? While we wait, I should say that you should check out Symbiote Studios in order to find Transformer toys, rivals of Aether toys. See, Aether got it. We have Very Blast Orcanes. We have Clarence coming up soon. Lots of cool stuff. And I think in this game I'm going to end up getting with Clarence, so maybe you can see that. Hyperboreans, Barren Bears. C. Barren Bears. Here we go. Okay. One entity protects the Hyperboreans. See, I knew it was them. The Hyper Boats? That sounds dumb. The Harbor Guard? No. The Glacier Wall? The Swarm of Seals. I'm gonna go with Glacier Wall. So many walls. Yeah. What event caused the Aeromata to form? How many is this? Like, how many more questions do I have? What event caused the Aeromata to form? Mass air shortage? No. Birds kept stealing people? I believe that. That's what Raster does. The Aetherian Forest Fire? The founding of the Water Trading Company? Is there a book on this that I can read? It's incredible. Okay, the Aetherian Forest Fire or Birds kept stealing people? I'm just gonna blow through these now. The Aetherian Forest Fire it is. Yeah. I feel a light tap on my shoulder. I have failed. No. Hey Catnip, I'm having some trouble with this one. You wouldn't know the answer, would you? You're a cheater. Okay, here's what I would say in real life. But, oh jeez. But I don't know. If a good-looking girl asked me, I'd probably cheat. I mean, I would like to tell you I'd say this, but I'd probably say this. I'm gonna do this, even though it's gonna turn out bad. Wow, Catnip, I'm really impressed by your moral fortitude. What can I say? I'm moral. I'm more moral than most. More moral than Spoon, that is. Ah, this scary elephant. Enough dawdling. Out of minds of the devils. Disclothk. Alright, time for another word. What does disclothk mean? So get your books and get moving. D-I-S-C-O-T-H-E-Q-U-E. Discothque? 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 Wait. Discothque? 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 Discothque. 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 I'm gonna go with that. Discothque. Final answer. What does it mean? Anyone? Idle minds of the devil. Shouldn't it be devil's playthings? Idle minds are the devil's playthings? No, that's idle hands are the devil's playthings. Idle hands are the devil's plaything. Alright, what's the definition, guys? This elephant would be so freaky. He'd make a great toy. Or not even a toy, right? He'd make a cool nightlight. Or, even better, right? You could have him as like an alarm clock. You set him on your desk, right? And you punch in the time you want, and he goes off and like yells at you. That's what I'm thinking. Well, while you guys look up that word, I'm going to move on to the next part. So get your books and get moving. Oh, nice. Apsa. Who else we got? Sylvanos. He looks like he's like kind of a surf boy. Maple. Let's go back to Apsa. Give poster. Oh, a picture of Maple's head. Thanks, Catnip. What's up? Catnip, I ate a whole bush for breakfast this morning. Okay. Wow, what do you usually eat for breakfast? Just a bit of brush, usually, but this brush was delicious. Is this implying that Absa is LGBTQ? I mean, fine if she is, but... I couldn't stop eating it. I started nibbling at it, and the next thing I knew I was teething at twigs. It's pronounced discotheque. Oh, discotheque? No, it's not. Is it really? No way. It's pronounced discotheque? Shush your mouth. I'm gonna have to look it up after this. I couldn't stop eating. I started... Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Cool story, gotta go. What kind of bush was it? Oh, here we go. I don't know. I've never seen a bush like this before. The leaves were deep magenta and had soft pink flowers with a delicate scent reminiscent of sage and fennel. Absa looks off and starts daydreaming. This is how you get her, boys. You get her high. Oh, that'd be cute. What if we made a cushion like that? Like an endless cushion. Absa. She's unresponsive. The PA system suddenly cuts in, ushering us to our next destination. Proceed to second period immediately. Oh boy, English class. Talk about a snoozer. Nothing puts me to sleep faster than Mr. Sigh's droning lectures. I don't think I've made it through one class without dozing off. Huh? That's strange. Looks like he's not here yet. Hey. Eliana, catch. What the? You're drawn like an old... Yeah, you're drawn old. With a clumsy punt, Sylvanos careens his hemp hacky sack halfway... Everyone is a hippy-dippy in this game, or a jerk. Or a dummy. With clumsy punt, Sylvanos careens his hemp hacky sack halfway across the classroom in a chaotic arc. Much as Sylvanos dismayed, the ball lands in Orcane's blowhole. Blowhole. Idiot. See, everyone's a jerk in this game. Halfway impressed with his hole-in-one, Sylvanos gives a goofy grin and shrugs as Orcane blows the hacky sack back. Or at least tries to. The ball lands on Frostburn's desk, who is scribbling furiously over a notebook. This guy you would not want to meet in an alley. I mean, look at him. He looks like death itself. I mean, he may be the nicest guy, but he's scary. My poem. Hey, which one of you did that? Oh, Orcane. It was definitely Orcane. Sylvanos is scared of him. Frostburn's the man. You begin, huh? I'm gonna pound the living daylights out of. Raster, cool as a cucumber, steps between the two and raises his feathered arms in a gesture of peace. I feel like this is a Raster propaganda game. What's your bag, Daddy-O? No need to get unglued. Let's save the theatrics for after the dance. Would want to show up with a fresh pair of shiners, huh? And plus, I feel like the student ratio is off. There's not enough people to dance with here unless everyone's going to take turns. Disaster averted. Forsman sighs, slumps back into his chair, and gives Orcane the stink eye before getting back to his writing. Orcane gives Raster the closest thing a thumbs up his paws can manage. Looks like we've got a little time before Mr. Sai shows up. Mr. Sai. Maybe I can chat with some people to pass the time. Orcane, no. Rano, maybe. Absa, definitely. Let's do it. I already gave her a poster. Absa sits at her desk, chewing absent-mindedly at her pencil eraser. She perks up when I walk by. Oh, Catnip, this is kind of embarrassing, but, could I ask you a favor? I have to know, is that really pronounced discotheque? This is going to drive me crazy the whole time. Yes, I know, common Pikachu, but I need to get with one of these people, okay? I'm full on furry right now. It's furry to the extreme. I think this game's got to be pretty close to being over. Please don't tell anyone, but I accidentally ate my homework. Can I look at yours? Oh, homework. You ate your homework? It just looks so delicious. The delicate curves of my cursive, the sensitive but firm loops, the off-white college-ruled paper. That does sound good. I couldn't control myself, Catnip. Well, I guess you are a goat. So, would you mind if I just looked at yours real quick? I'll be 2 seconds, I promise. I ate mine too. Sure. Up's eyes flutter and she absentmindedly bites her lower lip. She likes that. Oh, Catnip, I didn't realize you had such a refined palate. I do. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to hammer something out real fast. Thanks for listening. Alright, I need to give some of these flyers to people. Let's give it to Clarence. There you go. There's your poster. Oh, a picture of Maple's head. Thanks, Catnip. Picture again. Clarion is off in a remote part of the room. Furtively? What the heck? Who wrote this? Room furtively tinkering with something new on the wall. Alright, you know what I'm gonna ask, Common Pikachu, or Mr. Bumblebot. Furtively. Yeah. Every once in a while she gives a suspicious glance towards the door before resuming her work. Jeez, I wrote so many papers in school, and yet these words, I mean, what, are we like in the 1800s? Okay, every once in a while she gives a suspicious glance towards the door before resuming her work. Hey, Clarion, what are you up to? She gives a startled jump and then tries to hide whatever it was she was working on. It's not very subtle. Oh, hey, Catnip, you kind of surprised me. Hee. Oh, I'm not really doing anything, just going over notes. That's all. It looked a little like you were messing around with something on the wall, but okay. The longer the stream goes, the more my nose gets plugged up because of this cold that's lasted 2 weeks now I can't ever get past. Okay, maybe a little. I was messing with the PA system, just taking a look inside. Why? I guess I'm just interested in technology. Oh, that's cool. I like that stuff too. Cool, I'm into tech stuff too. Common Pikachu's like, it's been an hour, please end the stream. This is terrible and I hate this game. Oh, that's cool. Actually, where I'm from, we've got these really cool... what I mean is, why is it so mystery where you're from? Suddenly, PA system crackles with static and Principal Loxodont. Dying car horn of a voice blares through. Bzzz, this is your merciful and altruistic principal, Loxodont speaking. Any students caught tampering with official school equipment will be promptly suspended or worse. If you see anyone acting suspiciously, report them to me immediately. Resume learning. Crap. This never happened, okay? I'll explain it all later. See ya. Okay. No. Maybe. No. No. I'm gonna give you a flyer. Oh, a picture of Maple's head. Thanks, Catnip. Oh my gosh. Ronno poses dramatically by the window, his back facing the classroom. One of his hands is clenched so tightly that his knuckles show white, and his other, clenched nearly as tightly, holds a book. He speaks without facing me. Humph. So you've finally come. Hey, Ronno. I always knew this day would come, the fateful final showdown between good and evil. Light and dark. They say light and dark are two sides of the same coin. Me, I say the truth lies somewhere in the middle. Now come. Face my dojo kick. He's gonna rip my face off. Ronno suddenly tosses his book into the air and sends it hurtling through the classroom with a glorious spin kick. It crashed into the blackboard with a mighty crack. Are we battling? Are you okay, Rano? Nice dojo kick, but can it compare to my flaming soul ancestral dragon uppercut? This one. Oh, Common Pikachu, feel free to check out if you want to. If it's 2 o'clock in the morning there, I totally get it. I will see you in Discord later, and have an awesome night. Hopefully this game ends soon so I can also fall asleep because... Okay, anyway. Only if you force my hand, Catnip. Only if you force my hand. But you're such a cutie! Actually, I was just quoting the reading homework. Pretty dramatic stuff, huh? I like the part where they did karate chops. Oh yeah, the reading homework. Of course, karate. Man, that was the best book I've ever read. I loved the fighting, the fury. Oh, but I'm a man of peace. No kidding. Well, peace out, Rano. Suddenly the door slams open. Mr. Sai stomps into the classroom and sits down at his desk. And he's an alligator. Or a crocodile, I'm not sure. Excuse me, pupils. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm sure we're all itching to get into our English presentations. English presentations? So begin without delay. Orkane, would you like to start us out? Orkane's so cute. Sorry, Mr. Sai. I'll have to go tomorrow. My human ate my homework. Orkane has a human? Okay. A few students snicker as Mr. Sai folds his arms and rolls his eyes. You know what? If Spoon was on right now, he'd be laughing at me about how I pronounce human. You and I will have a word after class, Mr. Orkane. Alright then. How about... Gulp? You, Catnip. Sure, I'll do it. How did I know he's going to call on me? I don't even know what the book was about. I slowly shuffle to the front of the class, as if the seconds I've wasted will somehow spare me from my inevitable fate. Look at Absa, man. She's like... I'm not into fur, but like... I mean, look at this. She's got this, and this, and this, and of course these, and those. The class stares feel like a million tons. I can feel their judgment. They know I didn't do the reading. Well, let's fake it. Well, looks like I'll just have to wing it. Nice. Maybe if I talk about what my friends told me before class, I can make it through this. Oh, great. Right. This story, like all stories, begins with a beginning. And like all beginnings, this beginning begins with... Dojo kicks, powerful, powerful dojo kicks. Hungry goats eating everything they see. Well, I did hear this. 2 cities. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to put because, like, I've heard both of these. It begins with 2 cities? Let's go. The grueling jury our heroes had to contend with. Crag Fair, just Crag Fair. Anime? Anime. Overall, the moral of the story is, don't rat on your friends to the man. The real treasure, the treasure we find along the way. Okay. That was... Mr. Sai pauses for a moment to ruminate. I can feel a bead of sweat start to trickle down my forehead. You could cut the tension in the air with a knife. The worst presentation on Animal Farm I've seen in all my 50 years of teaching. Did you even read the book? I can hear a few stray giggles coming from the class. I really blew it this time. I might think I had the wrong edition. We'll need to speak after class. Now, Sylvanos, would you like to give your presentation? My human also ate my homework. So are these people, are all the characters pets to some people? Is this like some bigger like metaverse where we're actually the owners of all of the characters we play? Maybe it's deeper than I thought. Let's talk to my boo Clarence. Did I already give her a poster? I think I did. Yeah, I gave her a poster. Clarence secretly looks down either end of the hallway before slinking into an empty room. Being the creepy voyeur that I am, I decide to follow her. She kneels down and pulls some kind of electrical device out of her backpack, which she plants on the wall. It makes a conspicuous zap sound, and Claren gets up, bolting out of the room and bumping into me. Oof. Ouch. Oops. Hey Catnip. Didn't mean to bump into you. She bashfully rubs the back of her neck. It's no problem. Hey, what was that weird device you were using back there? Is Claren gonna blow up the school? Claren does a startled jump but quickly composes herself. Yeah, that was a cell phone charger. Yeah, just a cell phone charger. That's all. That's not very convincing. Question her. Really? I don't think I've ever seen a charger that you place directly on the wall like that and doesn't use your cell phone. It's a really advanced cell phone. Just came out today. That's why you've never seen it before. There's an awkward pause. Well, hey, it was good talking to you, Catnip. I've got to run. Maybe we can talk after class. She's definitely up to something. But what? The PA system suddenly cuts in, ushering us to our next destination. Proceed to third period immediately. How many periods are in a school day? I mean, really, I want to kind of like judge how much longer I have of this. I mean, it's not bad by any measure. I played much worse games. I would just rather be playing the real game. Computer lab looks like it's straight out of the 80s. Yeah. Who is this? Computers are so old they were probably here when my parents went to Aether High. I sit down at the workstation next to Ileana, who slowly hunts and pecks keys with her face. It looks extremely uncomfortable. She gives me an exasperated look. I imagine she doesn't have hands. It's a marathon, not a sprint. They drew you so old. The computer lab buzzes with energy as the day draws close to its end. Everyone excited about homecoming, and rumors are starting to spread. You're never going to believe who asked Zeta Byrne to the dance. Who? Oh? I mean... Oh, nice. Did she really think she had a shot with? And let's be totally honest here, that guy was probably going to be picked for Homecoming King. I don't know. Well, you should hear what's going around about Catnip. Tell me, Orkane. Tell me, bud. Okay. My ears suddenly perk up. The only thing I heard about that, isn't Catnip going to ask... As the tantalizing rumor is cut off when the class door slams open and Professor Swiftwing stumbles ponderously inside. Wait, is there a competition to, like, see who could, like, drop the most high-score Scrabble words here? He insists we call him Professor, even though he only has an associate's degree from Air Armada Community College. Okay, gotta remember that. Air Armada Community College. I just flew in from the fire capital, and boy or my whatever. The classroom takes on a bewildered din, as Professor Swiftwing storms angrily to his desk. When he stumbles over Abs's bag, he looks like he's about to explode in rage, but somehow wills himself to hold back. Today isn't the day. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Just play the darn computer game. Nice. Can we play the regular Rivals game? And form your own darn groups. I don't care who you partner with, not today. Teams, huh? Maybe this is my shot to chat up my crush. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. What do we got? None of these people are my crush. Oh my god. Do I have any other options? No. 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 Alright, guess Maple. I'll give you your own poster. You need to hand these out to other students, not me. I'll give you to the Mr. Icy man. Oh, a picture of Maple's head? Thanks, Catnip. Yeah, no problem. That's how I roll. A picture of Maple's head? Thanks, Catnip. Oh, sorry, Maple. Want to partner up? Locks OS. Wait. Oh, cool. Hold on. Don't talk to me, I can't focus. I mean, hold on, I can't focus. Our differences, her and I don't know who you're talking about because I can't focus. It's not my nature to lie, I can't focus. She thinks what? I can't, I'm not reading this because I'm focusing on this game. All I care about is the game. That's why that was underestimating me. La la la. Great. People hold snakes, they get respect from the moment they're born. What? Oh my gosh, I want to win this game so bad. Because I never met a snake that I can count to 5. Everybody and their mother is terrified of them. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna get it! I think I might need this health here. Oh, that worked out great! I think you need wisdom. I'm not even paying attention to you because all I care about is winning this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't focus on what you're saying. Oh, just stop. Stop talking to me, Maple! I'm trying to win. Going for the highest score. Crushing trees. I can mentor you in practically every area of your life. Okay, that's great. Good. Please tell me more. Oh, this is gonna be. Oh, yes! What a great shot. So then it said, what? I'll be your mentor, and in return, you'll pledge to me your everlasting servitude. Okay, great. Cruising never my strong suit, and I feel like I've demonstrated that more than adequately today. I kicked butt at that game. 76 to 100, that's pretty good. I mean, that's solid, come on. You gotta admit, who else beat that game? I only missed one. Next time I'll miss none. Professor Swiftwing, trembling so angrily he can barely contain himself, stomps over to me and puts his hand on my shoulder. That's inappropriate touching, sir. Looks like things aren't going so hot over here, huh? Computers are not really my best subject. Going to have to make a note of this in the log. What's your name? Bradshaw? Terry Bradshaw. Okay, Bradshaw, I'm sure your parents won't be happy to hear about this at all. Probably not. With class over, I'll grab my bag and bolt into the hallway before Bradshaw or anyone else can call me out on my stolen identity. When does the game end? And the joke is that it never does. It's the world's longest game. What's up, Craig? Hello, Catnip. Do you know what Earth is? Yeah. Nope, never heard of it. It's an alien name for dirt. Okay. Dirt, cool. And what is dirt? I don't know, philosopher. I'm stumped. Life already lived. Dirt is a collection of all organisms that have dwelled on it. It's pretty deep, Craig. You are the philosopher. We walk in the discarded remains of every being that has ever lived before us. Isn't that amazing? It's pretty amazing. A bit creepy, actually. Is it creepy or is it amazing? I mean, Catnip, I ask you, isn't dirt amazing? Yes, it is. You're kind of twisting my arm, but yeah, I guess it's not so bad. Listen, I wouldn't have responded like this. This is not my responses. This is highly inaccurate of how I would talk. I'm so glad you understand, Catnip. The PA system suddenly cuts. This PA system is like crazy. ushering us to our next destination. Proceed to your homerooms for final attendance. Oh, thank goodness. What a day. A surprise history test, an English presentation for a book I didn't read, and a computer lab. And I haven't even gotten to the hardest part. Asking someone to the dance. Giggity. I plop down into my seat and close my eyes, tuning out the homeroom chaos as I take a deep, meditative breath. Okay, I can do this. I've been going over the lines in my head for the last hour. Play it cool. Be like Rastor. Blech. No, I couldn't pull it off. Just be myself. Be genuine. Sincere like Crag. Or maybe sensitive and brooding like Forceburn. But a little funny too, like Orcane. Or maybe. Oof. Zetterburn breaks my trance with an overly enthusiastic pat on the back and sits down on the other side of my table, straddling his seat with the swagger of a spaceship commander. So school's almost over. You gonna ask anyone to the dance? Or are you chickening out? Psyching myself up right now. Why are you so interested? Do I take to the dance anyway? I'm kind of curious about this one. I'm gonna do this one though. Yeah, I got you. I'm kind of doing it vicariously through you. Haha. So, who are you asking, you know? I heard a rumor going around about you and Bradshaw. Bradshaw all the way. I take Bradshaw home every night. Ugh. Haha. I'm just yanking your chain. Really, though. I've heard some things going around the grapevine. Amigo? Or, is it amiga? I'm not doing so caliente in Spanish class. Is it? It's time to do it. It's time to finally ask someone to the dance. But who's it going to be? Clarin. Rastor, who I hate. Ileana. Edlis, who I barely talk to, but I want an icy from. Zetterburn, who is my best friend, but somehow is annoying as heck. Forceburn, who I'm scared to death of. Sylvanos, who's a dude bro that I've avoided. Orcane, who's cool but too dumb. Rano, who almost ripped off my face. Crag, who should be me. Absa, who's my hottie but is mean to me. I really want to say Absa. I'm not kidding you. I want to say Absa. Did I mention I want to say Absa? But I feel like the best fit for this character is either Maple or Clarin. Maple or Clarin? Who shall it be? I think Maple would agree because I passed out all her stupid headshots. I think Clarin would agree because I didn't turn her into prison. Absa I might have a shot with because I said I ate my paper. Whew. I'm going to flip a coin. Heads, it's Clarin. Tails is Absa. Here we go. Alright, it's Absa. Ask to the dance. Here we go. Ha ha! I knew it. I flippin' knew it. Seriously. I ship you two. I ship you two. I ship you two. What? I ship you two. Seriously, I ship you two. Are you shipping me? No ship about it. Holy ship, how'd you know? I can't help but roll my eyes. Really, though, I could kind of tell. I mean, the way you've been sneaking looks this whole conversation. Hey, get to it. School's almost over. You're gonna knock it out of the park. I'm sure of it. Can you get rejected in this game? Because that'd be more funny. Yeah, I did Absa. Hey, Absa. So, Catnap, how did the school day end up being? Did you manage to pass any of your classes? She's so crabby. Okay. Not just passed. I aced every single one of them. Wait, I aced every... Yeah, okay. Wait, I aced every single of them. What? Not just passed. I aced every single of them? That's not correct English. Let's try that again. Not just passed. I aced every single of them? Shouldn't it be I aced every single one of them? There has to be like a denomination there, right? You can't just say I aced every single of them. I aced every single of them. That seems incorrect. Is that Canadian? Do Canadians speak this way? Is that why this is? Not just passed. I aced every single of them. Craft singles? I don't know. You tell me. Whatever. Here we go. Abs is taken aback. Her cheeks gain a rosy glow. Oh, Catnip, that's really impressive. I had no idea you were so dedicated to your education. What can I say? If someone can be too cool for school, I'm I must a real frickin' loser. I must a real frickin' what? Why is the English getting all weird now? What can I say? If someone can be too cool for school, I must be a real frickin' loser. I got you, because I'm really into school. I got it, okay. Ha! Well, I think you're pretty cool, Catnip. Oh, hearts. Abs awkwardly fiddles with her horns. Well, in that case, you wouldn't mind coming to the dance with me tonight, then? Not at all, Catnip. That sounds wonderful. Absa scales back her excitement after drawing a few looks. I mean, sure, Catnip. I suppose that sounds wonderful. Great, I'll pick you up at 6. See you then. The last bell rings, Absa jumps, and then hides her flushed face. I laugh and then pick up my bag and head to the bus. I think about what an awesome day this was, and how I've still got all of tonight to look forward to before it's over. Congratulations. Oh, look, chocolate. Who is this? Oh, I know who this is. Oh, I know who this is too. I don't know who this is. I definitely don't know who that is. Or this guy. Or Little Shop of Horrors here. Or this thing. Okay. Dan Fornasty, Scoobity Beebity Bobbity. Well, that is it. We did it. We won Absa's heart. We played the game. We dropped the mic. We learned some words. We went back to the 1800s and we played Lovers of Aether, which I'm hopefully pronouncing right, just like Dan Fornasty's name. With that being said, please check us out at shop.symbiotestudios.com when you get a chance. We have lots of Rivals of Aether plushies that you guys can love. Most of the characters you saw in here were at one time a plush, and the ones that haven't been turned into plushies will in the near future. Even the one that we fell in love with tonight, there's a hint. Thanks everyone who watched. I would like to send out a special love emoji to Common Pikachu, Mr. Bumblebot, Spoon McSpoonerson, and all the rest of the gang. You guys have been amazing, and I really appreciate that you guys spend the time with me to try to pronounce words that I've never seen before in my life. Hopefully everyone has a good time, a great night. Until I see you again, Zaijian.
I know we should be